Imagine just every day you asking one person how you can be of service and if they know anyone that can help you. That's 31,000 extra people that are in your network. So number one thing I want you to take away today is how important your own values are in voting for what you want, not anybody else. Vote for what you want. Know your values each day. They'll change. Trust me, a 51-year-old's value should be different than a 21-year-old's values. I get that. It should be. And it will change when I'm 71. And it changes every day. Okay, number two, ask. Especially in this time of your life, you need to ask two things. Number one, you have to get in the habit of asking questions, open-ended questions, to be more interested than interesting. You need to be more interested. You got to get people to tell you about what they're doing today, what they like about it, what don't they like about it, what are the challenges that they have. Because the more you get them and more questions you ask, the more you'll understand, according to your values, what value you can provide to them. And once you can provide them value, they'll give you value back. It'll be easy to receive. So the number one questioning, I always say the question, the category is, the question is, how can I be of service? How can I provide value? The second question, which is underutilized by all ages, people get confused that they're not humble. The second question is, do you know anyone that can help me? If you are not asking every day these two questions in person to people that you don't know and people you know, on the phone, via email and media, radio, print, TV, or social media, if you're not asking these two questions every day, you are mathematically putting yourself at a disadvantage. You're not allowing the matrix of the universe to work in your favor. You're not reaffirming why we're here. Think about this. When we were younger, we would ask for help, and we were lucky if, our mom's Maj game or, the men's group at the temple, they would ask, oh, can you get Josh a job? Can you get Jake a job? Can you get David, right? And you have this little group of people that would help you. Today, on average, most people have 1,000 people in their network on average, and it's only going to grow. Imagine just every day you asking one person how you can be of service and if they know anyone that can help you. That's 31,000 extra people that are in your network. A day, a month, hundreds of thousands a year. Time is your friend. It is your friend. I can literally make all of you successful, and I'll give you the strategy right now. Anybody interested? You want to go to business school after this. I guarantee you all, millions, if not billions of dollars. And people pay me every year. In fact, I started this as an example, and afterwards 3 people in a meetup were like, can I hire you to do that for me? If all you concentrated on was asking every day, in person, on the phone, via email, I check my sent box every day, my emails, to see how many emails have an ask on it, just to check myself, because not all of them do. I break my own rules. But I've built my brand on this philosophy. All you need in your life today and for the future is 2 ambassadors of yours. An ambassador is someone that every year will get 2 more people to be an ambassador for you. Is anybody in here willing to pay me $10,000 this year to get you 2? I promise you, by 2020, I will have 2 ambassadors for you. Is anybody willing to pay me $10,000? Okay, good. And the reason you won't is that the biggest problem with being young is we focus in on the clock, right? We don't have 51 years of experience. So I said earlier today in my corporate speech, I said I have a TV show called Elevator Pitch. And what you don't see on the TV is you get 60 seconds to pitch your idea to the judges. Well, there's a clock about this big in front of them that's not on TV. Because what I'm trying to do is get them to focus in on the clock, knowing that the minute you focus in on the clock, it creates resistance, shortages, and voids to what you want. Your pitch sucks. The minute I see their eyes go like this, I know it's going downhill. Right? The reason you won't pay me $10,000 for 2 ambassadors is you have your eyes on the clock, which most people your age do, which is cool. How about if we continue that process in year 2, I'll get you 2 more, in year 3, 2 more, in year 4, 2 more, in year 5, 2 more. Would anybody pay me $50,000 for those 5 years of work? Even though that's 64 people now that are ambassadors, is that worth 50 grand? Ambassador is someone that every year will get 2 more people to be an ambassador of yours. Someone that, right? You're a villain. Good, okay. From there, Year 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2, year 10-2. Is anybody willing to pay me $100,000 for that service? $10,000 a year for 10 years? I'll get you 2 ambassadors. That will get you 2 ambassadors every year. Anybody willing to pay me $100,000?
Yeah, still.
You would, yeah, because that's 2,000 ambassadors that you now have that are getting you 2 people a year. Year 15, 2 a year, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is anybody willing to pay me $150,000 in year 15? You are? No?
It exponentially grows at that.
64,000 people, 64,000 ambassadors. Last question, in 20 years, is anybody willing at just 2 more people? That's all I'm gonna get you. In year 16, 2 more people, ambassadors, 17, 2 more in 18, 2 more in 19. My whole year spent just getting you 2 people, even though you could probably do it yourself. I'll get it for you. Is anybody willing to give me $200,000 for those, Jakey? You, of course. Because that gives you 2 million ambassadors. Does anybody today know how to monetize 2 million ambassadors? 2 million people that will tell everyone how extraordinary you are, to buy what you have, that gives you credibility, emotional attachment, quantitative reasons, impacts, and capabilities of what you want. So all you have to do is say, does anybody of my 2 million ambassadors know someone that wants to buy my car? Boom. Does anyone know the Dave Meltzer cologne? Would like to have it. The Dave Meltzer socks. Think about how valuable, for 200 grand. Is anybody over 30 besides the ones that are obvious? Is anybody over 30? I'm 51, barely, close. I'm 51 years old. If somebody, when I was 31 years old, which I was a multimillionaire at the time, by the way, right? If somebody would have asked me, Dave, would you give me $10,000 a year and by the time you're 51, I'll have 2 million ambassadors? I would have said no. Now that I'm 51, I'm doing it myself, and I'm trying to convince as many people that I meet to do it for themselves, because that's the world we live in. A world where we can ask for help, where we can offer our services and give value. Imagine the extraordinary impact I could have. Luckily, I learned this, and I'm doing it, and things are accelerating much faster because I'm not staring at the clock. Things are happening fast. I'm not creating resistance. Right? We're blessed that we have millions of people that watch the TV show or the Playbook, or people actually for some reason even follow me on Instagram, even though I'm the old man of Instagram. But they're ambassadors. I'm not looking for followers. I don't care if people watch me sing. I want somebody, when I tell them, hey, we have a happiness problem in America, can you help me? I'm looking for someone to impact more people so 13-year-olds are not committing suicide. That's not good for us. That's why I'm here. 2 million ambassadors. You can do that, all of you. Change your attention and your intention, and the coincidences that you want will happen. But yet everyone will still just focus in on their business plan, getting in front of your accelerator, raising the money. And meanwhile, all they really have to do is find 2 people that they can impact to impact 2 more every year while they're doing everything else. That's less than 1 person every 5 months. Every 5.5 months is less than 1 person. It's 1 person every 6 months, right? If that was the only thing you were doing, I guarantee you would have 1 ambassador, or many, many more. So ask how you can provide value, and do you know one can help me?